Hi Blazers, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be updating department information in Cascade CMS. This video guide corresponds with a post on the VSU Web Services blog entitled Updating Department Info, and you can find the link to that post in the description of this video. Let's get into Cascade and start editing. Department info, what do we mean by that? Your department information is the information that is contained inside this box right here. It is important information like how to find your department, how to contact your department, and also things like operating hours. It's super important that this information be kept to date. But how do we do that? Well, you won't find this in the edit area of your page because it is not edited at the page level. Instead, it is edited at the folder level. So we're going to go to our department folder. This is my web services department folder right here. And I'm going to select this file right here. This is an info file. And every main department folder should have an info file. If you are your own department, then your website folder should have this info file. And if you don't, just contact Web Services, we'll get one installed for you. They are super easy to edit. They edit just like a normal page. All we have to do is go in and click edit. And if we collapse these menus right here, we have basically two sections. We have department information and we have add buttons. I'm going to go ahead and go edit my web services department information, and then we'll come back later and add a couple add buttons as well. Very straightforward to edit this. There's names and help text for basically all of the fields down here. I'm going to start with just putting some basic department information in here. We don't have a contact us page, but if you do, definitely add it here. Our department phone number. You also have the option to add a phone number label. It will appear right above the phone number. You can choose your phone number type like video, fax, TTY, or standard. By default, the info boxes just display the 1500 address, but if you want to replace that with the actual physical address for your department, you can put it down in here. And then we have hours of operation down here, so when these change, you'll want to update this right here. There's also department social media. This was something that was left over from a previous template, and it won't apply to your department pages, so we can skip that. So that is basically all. That's basically all of the information that we have to edit. If you want to add an additional phone number, you can click this button right here at the top right to add a new one. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Very straightforward and not too much to do there. But I do want to go in here and add a couple add buttons. Now, what are add buttons? I'll show you where they appear on the page, but basically they are the buttons that appear right above that right side navigation. And these are very high level, they're close to the top of the page, so what we want to make sure is that we include information in there that is very important for your users to find quickly, because it'll be one of the first things that they see. Good options for these buttons for most departments are going to be your contact us form, maybe a link to your faculty page, your our team page, and maybe the main one or two services that your department offers. Those will be good options for most departments. For web services in particular, I'm going to add two add buttons. We're going to have a button called Submit a Request, and this will be for the website update request form. You can choose an internal page link, which is a page that you have created. You can choose an internal file link, which is a file that you have uploaded to Cascade. Or if it needs to link to something external, something that's not on the VSU website, you'll want to use a system link here. And since my forms were created in Monday.com, we'll go ahead and choose system link. And I've already created one of these external link elements for the request form and also for the next one that I'm going to add, which is book an appointment. So I'm going to click choose link and I'm going to click website update request form and I'm going to choose it. Now to add another one, we'll come up to this button right here and we'll click add new group. And it creates a second one down here that we can go in and populate. I'm going to type book an appointment and I'll choose system link again. And I'll select my link. So that is our add buttons added and our department information modified. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to check content and submit. And we'll go ahead and finish. You will not be able to publish this file. This is not a publishable file. This is just metadata that's inside Cascade. And if you try to publish it, it'll give you an error. This is normal. Once you have submitted it, this info gets distributed to all of the pages inside this folder and in any of the subfolders. So if I go back and I click welcome, now you can see we have these two buttons right here at the top, submit a request and book an appointment. And we also have updated information for our department down here. My phone number is in there, the department name is in here. Something else just of note, it also updates this department name right here. And there's a couple other places where it just sends that info. Stuff like degree and program pages take information from that info file. So it's super important to have that updated with relevant information. But as once you have edited that info file, now all of that information has been pushed to those pages in Cascade, but they haven't been pushed to the site yet. They haven't been published yet. So all of our web pages in that folder now have to be published. The easiest way to do that is to publish the main folder itself. So if you go inside your main department folder, you can come up here and click publish. One warning about this, if you have pages that you have unpublished but you have not disabled them from future publishing, this will republish those pages, and we'll have a bigger video on publishing and archiving in the future. But for now, let me just remind you that if you have a page that you do not want published when you publish your department folder, make sure that this include when publishing is unchecked. But as long as everything is good, you can go to your main department folder and you can publish that folder. And as soon as that folder publishes, the pages in your department will be updated with that new info from your info file. If you have a suggestion for a future video topic, definitely leave a comment beneath this video, or you can send an email to webservices@valdosta.edu. I would love to hear your input and feedback. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested in more videos for website editors. Take care, happy editing, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.